What's up, Texas Stars fans? John Peterson here with Texas Stars forward Cameron Hughes, who's going to be representing the team in the Central Division this week at the All-Star Classic in Rockford. First of all, congratulations. Thanks for doing this. What was the feeling like when you heard that you were going to be heading to the All-Star game?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I think I got a call from Toby out for dinner just after our Coachella series. So, yeah, it was cool. It's a huge honor. I don't take it lightly, and yeah, I'm excited to get there.
Later on in this conversation, we're going to have a little fun, and we're going to take a look at some of your highlight reel goals you've scored over the years, because after all, I feel like the All-Star game is all about the fans. It's about the flair. It's about the spectacle. How much are you going to embrace that element of it, the fun that it's all about?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I had a coach tell me back in college, at the end of the day, it is entertainment business. We're trying to win and but you're obviously trying to put on a good show, and sometimes there's goals or plays that are pretty cool and pretty fun to do, and I've been lucky enough to have a couple of them, and I'm excited to maybe try a few at the game.
Let's start with this season for a second, because you are third in the league right now in points, second in assists, and if you go back to Thanksgiving, you have the most points and assists in the whole league. To me, especially with the turnaround your team has had from kind of a slow start, those are MVP caliber numbers. What do you attribute some of that success to this year?
I don't know. I think it was a slow start for our whole group. I think we were all getting used to not having Grammer around. I think that took a little bit for everybody, and then I think learning Toby's way of coaching, I think we all kind of grasped it, and you can see with our play lately. And then individually, I've been lucky enough to play with Matthew Seminoff for a while and Schlane lately, but Semmer in general, me and him have kind of worked off each other really well. I can't say enough good things about him, how much he wants to work, receptive to finding new areas to score and stuff like that. And I've been pretty good chemistry with him, and I've enjoyed it.
Going back to the start of your time at Coachella, the 22-23 season, you and Cole Lind have played the most hockey games, regular season and playoffs, of anybody in the entire league, and you've had the most points of anybody in the entire league. You two.
Wow, really?
Tell me about your friendship. Obviously, it goes beyond the ice. It's off the ice, too. But the fact that you guys, it says a lot that you've been able to stay healthy enough to play that many games, too.
Yeah, that's a crazy stat. No, I mean, Lindy's my best friend in hockey. So yeah, I'm kind of shook by that stat. That's crazy. But no,
over 300 for both of you.
Yeah, that's a lot of games. No, I think, he's a hell of a player. We both kind of compete the same way. Like, we're in most of the games. Mentally and physically, so that's a lot of fun. And then
the deep playoff runs too.
Yeah,
People forget how many games that is if you go all the way into June.
Yeah, it's a lot of games. I don't know. We're taking care of ourselves off the ice, maybe. But no, it's been a pleasure playing with him, and he's a hell of a player.
Let's have some fun. Texas Stars All-Star Superlatives. So the All-Star Challenge has the skills competition, right? And everybody loves the hardest shot and the fastest skater and all these fun events, which we're looking forward to seeing you participate in. But if you were to pick a teammate on the Texas Stars, and I'm going to give you some categories here. We're going to start with fastest skater. Who's winning that competition?
Not myself. We'll go. I think for the D, I'll probably go Trey Taylor. He's really fast. Up front, maybe Stranges. Stranges is pretty quick. Weird way of doing it, but he's pretty quick. I think Tails is still the fastest. So,
on the team?
Yeah,
wow.
He's probably the fastest.
Hardest shot. This is always a fun one.
Yeah, that's hard. That's a tough one. I think Beef.
Okay. Kyle McDonald?
Yeah, Kyle McDonald. He's got a bomb. And then from the back end, maybe Kyle Luft. He's got a good shot too.
We're going to give the goalies some love, because we have two really good goalies here in Texas this year.
Yeah.
You got the breakaway relay,
okay,
and you got the one-timer challenge that they've incorporated into the skills competition. Now, which goalie's taking which?
They're both really good at shootouts. I'll go Remy for the shootouts, just because I really struggle scoring on him, and Arnold's really good as well. And then I guess Arnold for the other one. He's so big. Those shots in close would be really good.
And if you flip it now, who are the players that are doing the one-timer challenge?
One time with like one-shot shooters.
We can't say Matej Blumel now that he's not
he's
here
gone. I like Semmer's one-timer. He gets it off quick, puts the stick in a good spot, and then
who's your left shot?
I'll go Schlaner. He got a good one-timer there.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah.
And then who's doing the breakaway challenge? Who are your three guys that go in on goal in the shootout challenge?
R2 Huru is pretty good at it.
Yep.
I'm gonna call my own number for I'll go second, and then let's go Tony. Tony's pretty good at it. Actually, Tony and Lindy's good as well. I'll go.
It might go more than 3 rounds.
Yeah,
we got a few of those long ones.
We'll put Lindy in forward.
There we go. Cameron Hughes, one more thing. We're going to get to these highlight goals now, and I want to see some of the flair that you've shown throughout your career, because Texas Stars fans think, hey, that goal you scored against Rockford last year that made it on SportsCenter was maybe the greatest goal they've ever seen. Well, people that have been following your career, there's been a few of those, so we're going to get right to that. All right, Hughesy, we're going to start from where it started, at least where hockey fans first saw you pull off this move, but you've made kind of the between the legs goal I guess your go-to move, or maybe we got to trademark it or something, but
yeah.
It started at Wisconsin. And I'm only showing this video because it wasn't against the Gophers. No, but that move you pulled against Boston College, like when you go back to that, what's going through your mind? Because that was such a tight space to pull that off.
So I tried it one time in juniors and I missed. And I remember I hadn't tried it since that. But yeah, this one, just a split-second thing goes through your mind. I got the goalie going the other way, so it's kind of my only chance. Funny thing about this game though is we lost the game 8-6. Oh. I had a goal and I was -5.
Oh man. Okay. Hey, at least you're honest. Yeah. I wasn't gonna hold that up.
No,
it was your head or anything,
it was a tough game. So that was probably the only bright spot of the game. But
and it's SportsCenter #1, wasn't it?
Yeah, Bucci Gross was there. He loved it. So
if you have Bucci in the house, you're making sure you're on SportsCenter. All right. So first time as a pro, this is Providence. I don't know if you even remember this goal, but we found this deep in the archives.
Yeah, this one's way back. This is against Lehigh Valley.
Yep.
Okay.
So it wasn't even the initial move. It looked like the goalie maybe poke checked it.
Yeah.
But you still went through the legs on the rebound.
Okay.
But do we have to slow this down?
Okay.
It was a pretty crazy one. Just a reaction play, pretty much, right?
Yeah, that one's just you're hoping it somehow finds a way.
All right, so Texas Stars fans, look away. Remy Poirier, look away from this one. We love you, but this one you won't want to watch again.
Oh, there's Sia Ike. Yeah, that one's funny.
So this is me calling it for Texas, and you're playing against us. So I tried to give you some love, but I said maybe Texas Stars fans wouldn't like that move all too much. Little did we know, right? One more time.
Ike, you're in the middle, just fishing, and then see you, bud. Yeah, looking back, that one is kind of funny now with Remy. I like to give him a hard time.
Now that your teammates, right? Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
Okay, Texas Stars fans, you can watch again. Okay, so this also made SportsCenter, but it wasn't #1. It should have been. All right, we'll watch this again. So OT against Rockford. So Blumel makes the play, and you were all alone. Like, people just forgot you were on the ice or what? But you had all day to make that move.
Yeah, we crossed him up a little bit. I know Bloom's I was screaming for it pretty loud, and I think he actually drew the guys higher up. And then, again, I get in pretty tight. There's not much else. I don't think there's much else you can really do, so I always revert back to it. But
yeah. Let me ask you before I get to this last one. Do you ever get chirped for making that move? Like, is that something that guys don't like? Kind of like the lacrosse style goal, right? You see guys love it, and then some guys try to take the lacrosse move out of the game.
Yeah, I really don't think I've been chirped in pro. I got chirped in juniors. I think I don't know. Maybe it was an angry 20-year-old, and I was a young guy, but. No, I don't think so. I think it's become a goal now that
ultimately
like,
you have your own built-in chirp right there. Like, did you just not see what I just did?
Yeah, so I don't think so.
Okay, so this is against arguably our biggest rival, live speed, 0-0 game. Probably the craziest ending because it was 0-0 through 40, and I think it went to a shootout.
Yeah, it was a big.
But this was January 3rd, and it was. I think what made it the most impressive, just from calling it in live speed, was that it was such a fast play the way it developed. But walk me through this one.
Great play by Semmer. I probably could have went back on that one, but just thought I'd try it again. And
now it hits Krona's shoulder. Does that take some of the highlight away?
Well, I didn't see it go in, so I didn't think it went in. I was nervous, like, oh shoot, now I've missed one. But I turned around, and then I remember seeing Berglund or Ike, and they were so excited. And
so they knew right away.
Yeah, they were pretty fired up. And
all right, so rank them for me now.
Rank them.
If you were to say the best one that you pulled off that we just went through.
Well, I think overtime goal to win it. That was pretty cool. I'm going to go with that one. And then the Remy Poirier one's funny just to give it to Remy.
Just because it was against us?
Yeah, but I'll say, probably that overtime goal.
This has been a lot of fun. Thanks so much for doing this. I know you're going to represent the Texas Stars well in the Central Division. Make sure to have a lot of fun while you're up there in Rockford, and we'll talk to you soon.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Cameron Hughes, everybody.